Welcome back, everybody. My name is BluJay, and we are back once again at the Reverb Outpost. And I just wanted to start out this episode by apologizing. I'm sorry I missed a video last week. I normally try to get out 2 videos a week, but it has been kind of crazy, just in all aspects this past week. We just started trying to get our 2-year-old son to go to bed without a pacifier, and there's lots of potential screaming involved with that. Just taking a look around here for a second, because we're going to start digging this area out, and I want to make sure not to break the sheep farm and you know, mess up that area. We want to be careful, but we are going to be doing some starting to base expansion today, but it's mostly going to be maintenance and working on cleaning the place up, because we just got done with a huge project, and we're going to take our time and just do a little bit of cleanup around the place and get started on a new area, and we'll explain what that's going to be in a minute. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, a lot of stuff going on at home, trying to get our 2-year-old to go to bed without a pacifier, and you know, I wasn't able to record a few nights just because that just takes a lot of attention and time, and we're already running into snow. There it is. That's the sheep farm. So we'll figure this out. We'll make it work. It'll be okay. But the other thing that kind of happened this week, you probably don't notice a huge difference in audio quality, which if you do, then props to you for noticing. But my normal microphone that I use for my voice, it is bitten it. It's bit the dust. It's done. I'm pretty sure there is no fixing it. It is a 12-year-old microphone that I've used pretty significantly, especially over the last year and a half since I've been doing YouTube, and it's finally, you know, expended its lifespan. So I'm going to be looking for a new microphone sometime in the future, but for now I've got a backup microphone that it's okay. It's not like the best quality in the world, but it's fine for now, until we can figure out what the next microphone is going to be for the channel. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave those in the comment section below. I'm going to be asking around to some people that I know that know a lot about recording and microphones and stuff. So for now, we're using a standard vocal mic that's used for a live setting and not necessarily for recording, so that's what we're going to use for the time being. But yeah, let's keep working on this, and I'll be right back with you. I need to repair my shovel, and we're going down to the zombie farm to do that. And I have heard from a few of you in the comment section that may have downloaded this world that it's broken. Hello, zombies. I don't think it's broken, so I do wonder, is your device using the experimental features? Are you getting the drowned mob? Because if you are, then maybe that has broken the farm temporarily until the full release, or maybe permanently once the full release comes out for Phase 2 of the aquatic update. It seems to be working here. Let's just chill here for a minute, and I'll make sure, and I'll let you guys know. Oh yeah, this thing is definitely working. We're getting plenty of zombies dropping. It takes a little time. You gotta stand here and wait for a little bit, but they do drop. Yep, it's working. Which video editor and recorder do you use? Live for gaming. I thought this could be a good time to go ahead and answer our comment question of the day. I've been asked this question a lot before, and I have answered it, but my procedure has changed since the last time that I've answered this question. We're just finishing up the hallway here to make it match the other hallways throughout the base, with the little packed ice here and the stained glass in front of it. Looks pretty cool. And then we're going to go on to digging out the next room we'll be working on at some point. Probably won't do too much in there today, but we're at least going to get something dug out, so we have a space to go to, which is going to be over here. But yeah, so my new recording process, which changed a couple months ago at this point, The only thing different about it now is my editing software, but I'll go ahead and go through and tell you everything that I use for the moment. So right now, I record all of my gameplay on my iPhone 8 Plus, and I do that using the built-in iOS 11 screen recorder. So I capture all of the game footage, all of the game audio directly onto my iPhone 8. So that's captured there, and then I store the video files for the gameplay in the Photos app on the device itself. Then I go ahead and record my voice in GarageBand on my MacBook. So I recorded all of my voice stuff there, and then I go and sync it up in the editing process. So the editing process is all done, 95% done on my phone. I use an app, which if you're serious about YouTube, you should totally look into it. It's called LumaFusion. It is $20 on the App Store, which an app for a phone seems a little bit steep of a price for that. But LumaFusion has revolutionized the editing world on mobile devices. It's incredible. There's so many features. It's so much better than any other editing software for a mobile phone. I used to use iMovie, and that got me started, and it was a great starting software for iPhone, but LumaFusion has a lot more features that you can do some pretty cool stuff with. So that's pretty much it. Gameplay on the phone, voice audio on the computer, and edit all together on the phone using LumaFusion. And I've had several of you comment, get rid of the cows. It makes the rest of the base look terrible. So they're going to go. We're going to get rid of this temporary cow pen. It's temporary, but it's been here for pretty much 54 episodes. So it is time for you guys to finally have another temporary home. Because we're not going to actually get around to do anything with this today. We're going to throw them down in the hallway, not even in the room that we dug out, because I am going to make that room that we were working on. That's going to be our cow and beef farm. And I've been looking at a couple of designs on YouTube that I may use, or I may come up with my own. I'm not sure just yet. But if I do use somebody else's design, I will definitely give credit and show that in the description, and, you know, probably talk about it in the video as well. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with that just yet, but I am going to locate these guys down here, or relocate them rather, into what's becoming kind of the livestock portion of the base. So we've got sheep down here, we've got cows. I plan to do an automatic chicken cooker down here somewhere. Come on in here, please. Come on, cows. Come on. So I do plan to do something like that. This is kind of the livestock area of the base. Not sure what all we're going to do down here, but those couple of things, the cow farm and the chicken farm, they are definitely a must-have for the base. And then we need to eventually get some, like, agriculture crops kind of stuff down here. Sugarcane, wheat, potatoes, all that kind of stuff. We need to have good farms for those things as well, because we only have the temporary one in our starter cave. So there you go. There are some tentative plans for the future. It's just my luck that this week we happen to stop using the pacifiers for our kid. It's also the 4th of July, which is Independence Day in America, if you're watching this out of the country. And there's lots of fireworks blasting off outside of my house right now. So I apologize if you're getting any of that in your ears. If you're wearing headphones, hopefully it's not too loud for you. But it makes recording very difficult. Temporary farm, it's gone. We just got to get this chest out of here. And then maybe fill in that block. Oh, my inventory's full. Which reminds me, we need to do something else today, which we'll get to here in just a minute. Let's grab some dirt. There we go. And then we'll throw that in there, and voila! Goodbye, temporary farm. Good riddance. The place looks so much better without that just chilling there. Oh, I can't believe I took so long to get that out of there. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. Hey, BluJay, you just told us in the last episode that we were done with this project and that we were moving on. Well, yes, we are. But this is part of the whole maintenance process of cleaning up the base today. We're going to start sorting this stuff out. So we've got our various stone types that we are going to sort here. And then let's bust through this wall and see. Oh, that's where the hopper line is. Maybe we don't want to go that way, because I don't think I can reasonably get up there. Let's find another way through. But before we do, let's patch up that hole, because we want to be responsible. We don't want to break things and then not fix them. And there's our stained glass. There we go, there we go. Okay, let's run over here. Maybe we can break through this wall, maybe? Let me fill up on hunger first. What's on the other side of this wall? Can we get up to the hoppers? Oh, yes we can. Yes we can. All right, so we'll grab this hopper here. We need to take out the item filter in the first slot, and this one is for cobblestone, so that's filtering on down into the system. And then the next one, we'll take the item filter out again, and we'll throw smooth stone in there, and then we'll keep repeating this for our andesite. And then on over to, whoops, we clicked on the distribution line. There we go. Our diorite. And then last but not least, we have our granite. And that takes care of all of the stone types that we're going to be sorting in the first section of our storage system. So let's go over here and take a look. We got cobblestone. We got smooth stone. We got andesite. We got diorite. And we've got granite. So now we're going to run over here to our input chest, which, if you don't know how this works, I did a whole episode on it. It drops into an item elevator, and it runs all of the items all the way around this massive auto-sorting system. And theoretically, all of these items that we're throwing in here have already gotten a place in the storage system to be sorted, so they all should, hopefully, fingers crossed, go to the correct spots in the system. As long as there's not any broken redstone or item filters that have fallen out or anything like that, we should be good to go. Man, I love this place. Oh, it looks so good. All right, let's run on back over here, and we'll take a look and see if anything is filtering in the system just yet. What do we got? We got cobblestone, which was there before. That's the stuff that we had. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that is sorting. The andesite is sorting in, which is a good sign. We've got some diorite coming in, which is a good sign, into the correct spot. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy that this works. And we can finally just dump everything into one chest. Oh, it's going to make storage so much better, so much easier. I know this project took forever, but it's so nice. So nice now that it's done. And now we're also going to get a good place for our valuables. So diamonds and lapis and iron and gold and coal. All of those things need to be sorted as well, because we plan to have a lot of the stuff over the course of this this series. So let me jump on over here and get these filters in place, and then we'll make sure it works. I'll be right back. Okay, should be good to go. Let's drop all of our valuables into the input chest. And I've got significantly less diamonds in my inventory because we sacrificed a lot to the sorting system. I know there's a way around that. I'm still deciding whether I want to use that way or not, because in the rare occasion that we potentially could fill up 2 double chests with diamonds, which is probably never, ever going to happen, but if it does and it overflows into the hoppers, it's going to severely break the system. Ah, sweet, it's working. Oh, so cool, so cool. It'll severely break the system if we have 2 double chests of diamonds, and we want to avoid that. So still thinking that one through. Another piece of maintenance today that has been bothering me for so long. I walk past it almost every episode, and I look at it, and I'm like, man, I really need to fix that. We're going to fix it right now. We're here at the Blue Nebula, and it's got a broken landing gear. Come on. Got it. It's fixed. Finally. Something else that I walk by every single episode, these two chests right here. They've been here forever. They've been here since pretty much the beginning of the season when we built this room. They gotta go. So we're gonna go sort all of this stuff out, get rid of it, and clean up this space because we are living like slobs. We're gonna make our place a lot more organized today. Let's get rid of this stuff. Wow, that is a lot of items sorting into our system. I hope it doesn't break. I hope everything sorts out okay. But yeah, there we go. Full inventory dropped into our input chest, and I'm gonna go grab some more while that's filtering. And something else we forgot to do when we finished up the ship. We forgot these little 2 spots of lighting. I intended to put lights here, and then we got busy, and then we forgot. So there we go. We got proper lighting leading into our cockpit. We're good to go. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Everything is going into its proper home, and that's a ton of stone. We've already filled up almost an entire chest of smooth stone. We're going to have to be careful with that stuff. Maybe craft it into stone bricks. Maybe, mine it into cobblestone. We're going to have to be careful, but we're doing good. Everything's sorting out exactly like it should. This is awesome. Oh, it's going to take so long to fill up the rest of these modules, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Today's subscriber of the day for the Green Squadron definitely deserves to be in here. We are adding J2 Owl, and he deserves to be in here because I was trolling him on Discord. I told him I was going to block him. I was joking, but I think he thought I was serious. So I'm sorry. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And last but not least, we have 3 brand new patrons for the Patreon Armory in the month of July, and we're going to go ahead and throw our armor on here. It's just so exciting to see this room continue to expand and grow. You guys have been so incredibly supportive. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel on Patreon. So we're adding today Artie's dad. Artie's dad, thank you so much for your contribution. Welcome to the Patreon Armory. And next up in the Patreon Armory today, we have Luna de Arcadia. Luna de Arcadia, thank you so much for your contribution as well. Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the Patreon Armory. And last but certainly not least for today, we have Doting Hook 77. Doting Hook 77, thank you so much for your contribution this month as well. All 3 of you guys and everybody that's in this hallway, thank you for choosing to support my content on Patreon. You have no idea how much that means to me. And we've got another armor stand right here waiting for another person to join up. Be sure to check out that link in the description below to find out more. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time that I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of cleaning up a little bit around the base and getting ourselves ready for some more projects in the near future. This has given me some time this week to take some notes down and start doing what I used to do, which I've not done for a long time, which is plan out the next 5 or 6 episodes of content and just write down what I want to be working on. I've just been kind of going episode to episode for a while, and we are finally back on track with having a plan for what's coming up with content in this series and other series on the channel as well. And that'll help things to go a little bit more smoothly now that I'm balancing several different series at the same time. So, hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already to make sure you get all the content that's coming in the future. But for now, my name is BluJay, and I've got to fly on out of here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.